What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Easy back with another video. And yes, since we are basically into the new season, I just want to make this little video just to kind of give you perspective on what your boy would do if he could change some of the rules in NFL if I was a commissioner, you feel me? So, that being said, man, you like, subscribe, and shit, everybody know. Playing my theme music. First up on the agenda, if I can change anything in the NFL, it's the fucking Pro Bowl. And I'm gonna hold you. The Pro Bowl has been depressing for the last few years, and it is not fun. And before I even say, no, I know they don't want to hit, I agree. You shouldn't be coming there lighting somebody up like a CTE missile. Look at what Sean Taylor did to a punter during Pro Bowl. Rest in peace, by the way. But still, you don't want to see shit like that happening. Someone possibly getting concussed and getting hurt for basically what? Nothing? A vacation game? Yeah, I think that's dumb too, by the way. So I wouldn't make them play the game. I would take some of the stupid ass games away, like the damn spiking. No, we not about to sit here and play who can spike the hardest. That's the dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. So I guess for the pros, I would still do flag football, some of the other drills and shit like that, and competition games. That I can agree. You can keep some of that in there. Probably bring some of the old games that they used to do back in the day when I was a kid. But yeah. But something that will implement for sure, I'm bringing in Destroying. If y'all know, the YouTuber Destroying, and let him host a goddamn one-on-one. Like, bring the best corners, bring the best, wide receivers out there. Y'all tell me that shit ain't gonna be lit out there. Fuck you mean? Like that would be lit. If you want to see who really is like that at wide receiver corner, let them line up one-on-one. They get to choose which quarterback they want to throw in the ball and shit like that. And let them line up. No one's gonna get hurt or anything like that. They're just gonna line up like that. It'll probably be like a freak accident if someone gets hurt. So let them run that shit. If anything, I also will bring another segment to Pro Bowl, Pro versus Joes. I'm bringing that show back and I'm implementing to the damn Pro Bowls because one, you gotta mix shit up. A lot of niggas who be like on the internet, internet fucking players who say, oh, I can do that in my sleep and all that shit. Let them fly. And let like Marshawn Lynch come back and do something like against like Pro versus Joes. Or hell, bring in the rookies and tell them light their ass up if they want to. Or whoever, some deaf guy, whatever, if they want to do that. You got to make this a little bit more entertaining because so far it is buns, bro. Right now, hockey is definitely the best all-star game out of the major sports so far because basketball, terrible. NFL, been terrible. MLB's pretty decent, but like, hockey's been killing it because they bring in the fucking passion. The NFL? Nah, absolutely the fuck not. That is boring as hell. And the last thing I would do to implement the damn Pro Bowl and to also satisfy everybody's needs of having tackle football in there, I will put the Senior Bowl in the Pro Bowl. Like I will legit let the Senior Bowl happen right there in the Pro Bowl. Hear me out. They're already gonna try to get the feeling to practice on a big stage like that. Learn to see if they can actually be competent enough to put in an actual pro style offense using vocal cadence and everything like that. All right there in the big stage, right there in front of all those people. And there you go. That satisfies everybody's needs of having tackle football and everything like that. And also we moving back to Hawaii. But like, the main thing is bring back put the Senior Bowl in Pro Bowl. That will settle all that shit and all that need for having tackle football back in Pro Bowl. Boom, put the Senior Bowl in there. They already do this shit. And afterwards, they can do the fucking Pro Day and all that. After the Super Bowl and all that good shit. That's what I would do. And that would be like one of my first implements as commissioner. Second thing I'm implementing as a commissioner, I'm finding the hell out of these refs. Because the fact that y'all be making some horrible, and I mean horrible missed calls is ridiculous. The simple fact is, Roger Goodell ain't gonna do nothing about it or anything about the committee or whatever. They're not gonna do nothing about these refs. They like to see it. And the fact that they're never gonna be the allegations that, oh, the NFL's a bunch of cheats and all like that. I mean, hey, you can't fight it. There's like hell of missed calls. You know, the LA Rams and New Orleans Saints game where it's clear as day PI. Yeah, that is crazy work. Or the fact that some people can't even. First of all, some people can't even hit the quarterback just because it's gonna be called roughing the passer, even as a routine tackle. Like, you can't make this shit up. So, if I was a commissioner, it's either gonna be two things right now. Either A, you're gonna get fined just like the damn players do. They be getting like max like 19K or 20 bands for like something so simple. I think Tyreek Hill got like fined like 20,000 or some shit like that for having no-show socks. Crazy work. So I'm finding the refs. That's one option. Or B, I'm picking somebody out in the stands and you have to box that fucking ref just so you can get it out of the way. Because if you're gonna hold these damn teams off of a terrible call, clear as day, terrible call, I'm gonna pick one of the stands or one of the fans out of the stands, and I'm telling you, you either box him or you pay the fine. Plain and simple. Because that's only seems fair to me. If you're just gonna blue ball everybody else and clear as day sometimes cheat because he's just on your parlay or whatever, nah, that ain't wrong with me, fam. Third thing I'm changing in the NFL, the hitting rule. Some of it is fucking ridiculous. The hip drop tackle, fucking abolish that rule. Because guess what happens? Hip drop tackles. And you know what this thing get called? Hip drop tackles. Fucking annoying. I'm not saying we're gonna revert back to like the early 2000s, mid, what was it, 2010, where niggas were getting fucking clothesline, their head taken off. That's kind of crazy. But the fact that you're playing a contact sport and the fact that y'all can't even really gotta light up anybody like y'all wanted to back in the day, yeah, that's kind of crazy. So I would say find a healthy medium where the tackling is not like egregious, where someone clears they about to be put in a hospital because they think this is a damn WWE getting clothesline and shit like that. But if someone gets popped, they get popped. And I'm not trying to see the fucking, I mean, again, player safety is still fucking, it matters. But like, this, look how many handicaps there is for defense. Just defense in general. The hitting rules, the certain things, shit, all that crap. It's gotta find a healthy medium, bro. Because at this point, offense is literally just gonna take over at that point. Because you can just, the fucking PI alone, that's a great example. The PI alone, that rule is kind of crazy, bro. We can just set up a fucking 50-yard bomb and just, you know, PI is gonna happen, and it's gonna be ball placed right there. That's nuts work. So I'll have to figure out the hitting rules because that's kind of crazy, and I guess the PI rules because that's kind of a cheat, but like it's also kind of risky at the same time. So next on the agenda is the MVP award. I cannot stress this enough. The NFL either A, needs to just make a fucking best quarterback award or something, because the MVP award is literally just gonna go to a QB every single time. The last quarterback to win MVP award was it AP? And I'm just like, bro, what? I feel like there's a bunch of other players that should have got it instead, but it's just because the quarterback's the most important player. Like, I get it. But if that's the case, make it a fucking quarterback goddamn award. Because in the NBA, any position can get it. In college, yeah, you can have a few other players go up for the Heisman, you feel me? Devontae Smith got Heisman. What's it called? Reggie Bush got a Heisman. Pick any guy. I mean, defensive wise, them niggas didn't really get nothing except Charles Wilson. But it's got to make a change somewhere because the MVP voting at this point is literally just gonna be quarterback, and sometimes every or so years they're gonna be like, oh, insert non-quarterback, i.e. Saquon, i.e. what's it called, Derrick Henry at one point. You see where I'm going with this shit. You gotta make up a new award at this point, or if anything, legit look into the whole MVP process of it, because it's kind of annoying how it's just literally a quarterback award. Fourth thing I'm implementing is no more announcing the onside kicks. I'm okay with the new kickoff rules and all that good shit, but like announcing an offside kick is the dumbest I've ever seen ever. Because why? It's strategy, my boy. You basically at war on field. And you talking about some, yeah, you gotta announce the onside kick. Stupid! What happened to the act of surprising? Like, just catching the niggas off guard. Can't even do that no more. Why? No, I'm not doing that no more. Absolutely not. You gotta get rid of that completely. That is mad annoying. Next thing I'm changing is all penalties need to be reviewed. It's kind of the same thing like with the hitting rule, but like a lot of penalties, it's just It's some of them just be like out of fucking pocket, bro. Sometimes them niggas be calling the wrong players that didn't even do the damn penalties. You have to, at this point, it's getting to the point where you have to review all penalties at this point, because it's either the refs know damn well what they're doing back there. If they got a parlay, and I'm not gonna hold you, a lot of times people be pointing out that the Chiefs, I can't confirm or deny, but like some of the times it looked like they're egregiously fucking cheating for them, and so I'm just like, nah. If I'm commissioner, we're reviewing all the damn penalties to make sure that is like legit or not, because you can't hide it. If you try to egregiously fucking cheat, and that's gonna bring back to the other goddamn rule I said, we're gonna find the refs. If not, one of these niggas in the stands is gonna box you. Plain and simple. The thing I am changing is, and this is gonna roll with me here, the worst two teams, if they have the same record, the worst two teams, you had to play a game for the number one overall pick. That could be day one of the Pro Bowl. It's the two worst teams playing for the number one overall pick. Just because this is so dumb. No one wants to do the analytics of fucking looking back at the strength of schedule, all this shit, conference wins, all that, yada, yada, yada. Nah, if you two have the worst goddamn records, guess what you about to do? Play for that first overall pick. Unless you trade it away, then hey, it is what it is. But if you two are tied for legit the worst goddamn record, let's finish it out on the field. You started on the field, you finish on the field, and then whoever gets the first overall pick. First off, rest in peace to that damn that draftee who's gonna get drafted to that team. Obviously, you know they're the worst team in the goddamn league, so ain't nothing you can do about it. But that'll solve a problem right there with Pro Bowl, and with the fact that you can solve the problem with all the worst records, because you still gotta play for it. Ain't no more doing all this analytics and shit like that. We're gonna keep it nice and simple. Play for what you want. Next thing I'm gonna implement is a little bit petty, but it has to be fucking said with it. Chris Collinsworth is only going to be commentating on the Kansas City Chiefs games. I'm tired of him glazing every goddamn quarterback that does something Mahomes related, and I just can't. I can't fucking do it anymore, bro. I swear to Lord above, bro. You cannot be sitting there glazing Mahomes on everything this nigga does, and he's not even playing.
Fantastic job by the guys up front, and that is sort of what we see out of Patrick Mahomes.
You be doing this shit for every other team, and then when it gets to Mahomes, he just, the fact that Mahomes threw it in the dirt.
That was a heck of a play by Mahomes right there.
And you said that's like one of his best play, bro. I can't. Chris Collinsworth, you have to only commentate on the Chiefs, my boy. You glazed this nigga way too much. Also, another rule, just because it's not petty, it is more so of, it's very annoying at this point. The Taylor Swift exposure thing, you gotta turn it down a lot. Way down, bro. Like, I get why niggas like starting to hate on her. I don't like her music or anything like that, but like, I get why niggas are so mad seeing her like 24/7. I get it, exposure and shit like that. I mean, she's supporting her boyfriend and her mans or whatever. That's cool. Everybody wants to support their fucking significant other who's in the damn NFL. That is fine. But the fact that y'all put her face up there every 30 seconds is not annoying? Is that not doing the absolute fucking most? And then when the fact that she got booted in the damn Super Bowl, ain't you can do about that, man.
Damn.
Y'all brought that upon them. Like, y'all legit brought that upon her because all y'all want to do is pander her every time something remotely happens with fucking Travis Kelce. It can be his worst game in the goddamn season, pander her. It can be something he just fucking did a simple 6-yard catch, pander her. Bro, y'all gotta stop. I would stop all that like panning to fucking Taylor Swift and let the girl live. Let her watch some goddamn football. If y'all ratings that fucking down bad, y'all might want to start looking inwards with the damn rules and shit like that. But the fact that y'all basically put an open target on Taylor Swift is kind of crazy. And it's y'all fault. And if I was commissioner, bro, I'm turning that the fuck down completely. And last thing I'm changing about the NFL if I was commissioner is the uniform rules. Y'all are way too fucking strict with this. For a contact sport with a bunch of grown men basically being gladiators out there, why are y'all so pressed about the uniform shit? Yes, I know y'all let them wear the swag like the arm sleeves and the bands and the damn arms and shit like that, But if I was commissioner, we're gonna adopt a little bit of the college style. If we're being completely honest, you don't want them to wear bare leg, having bare legs out there, like no show socks and shit like that. For what? What, player safety? They did this shit in college. They clear as day can handle it. Why the hell they can't do this shit in the NFL? It should be swagged out, having a leg sleeve or something like that. I'm not saying going egregious like, you know, some of those kids would be in like in the 7-on-7 and shit like that. Or how some of them do in college be doing way too much for the style. But if someone wants to wear a leg sleeve and have the other one just like bare or whatever, come on now. Or two different color armbands or whatever like that, or it's something, bro. Like, it's kind of like bullshit at the same time, like, cause you be like finding the hell out of somebody for wearing a different type of visor, for doing different kind of cleats, like different colored cleats. I think AJ Brown still gets fined for this hot pink cleats they be wearing just so his daughter can see him on the field when she's watching on TV and shit like that. That's kind of crazy. Like, that's legit crazy. I wouldn't be going that fucking egregious when it comes to like uniform rules. And then when I put a little swag to it, a little college style to it, what's the harm in that? Like, legitimately, what is the harm in that? I'm, like I said, not egregious, not doing all the egregious shit that they do in college, but like a little bit of touch, a little update won't hurt nobody. But if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share to everybody know. It's your boy Easy. Till next time.
I ain't never ever said, baby, ain't do no wrong.